thank you so much for sitting down with us today. I've got so many questions to ask you. You're actually joining me on game day, so thank you for making time for us.
Yeah, absolutely.
So how old were you when you started gaming?
I have a brother that's 6 years older than me, so we got a regular Nintendo when I was 6, and he was 12. And then from there, my neighbor was one of my best friends. He's 2 months younger than me.
Okay.
And his dad is a mechanic and loved to build computers. So by the time we were like 16, they had like a LAN center in their house. They had like
Seriously? That's like early wave too.
Yeah, and he would just crush Age of Empires. And then we would play, that's when I got really into World of Warcraft and League of Legends. And I was playing Wrath of the Lich King for like 16 hours a day.
Rating? PvE or PvP?
PvE.
Yeah.
Big PvEer, and then I was just the cook and the enchanter. Like, so I was always farming mats and things too.
Oh my gosh, that's wild.
Yeah.
So in your senior year, you led your team to a 25-2 record, while also graduating as class valedictorian. How were you able to balance baseball, school, and video games?
So I didn't balance video games very well. I was playing way too much. And so I just didn't sleep very much, I'm gonna be honest.
Okay.
My worst game of the year was actually my pro day where the scouts were there.
Yeah.
I stayed up till 4 in the morning playing WoW. And we were
knowing that pro day was the next day?
Knowing that we were playing in our district championship game against a team we had beat by 10 runs twice. So I was like,
okay.
We got this, and we didn't have it. It was our only loss of the year.
No.
Yeah, I pitched as bad as and so all my scouting tape is just like, if you watch it, you're like, how do you get drafted? So my mom likes to give me little jokes and say that my draft stock probably dropped after that day. I don't know why that was funny, but it's funny now. It wasn't at the time.
No.
She was actually kind of mad at me for playing well all night. But
yeah.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
You gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, I can relate to that. So you've since faced adversity as an athlete. You had to recover from Tommy John surgery. Was it harder mentally or physically during your recovery?
Definitely mentally. They have the program down for Tommy John pretty good now. So I knew what I was getting into. I knew how long it was gonna take. But not really seeing the light at the end of the tunnel or being able to compete anytime soon, it just becomes a battle against yourself. But fortunately, I made the concerted effort to do something that I wouldn't be able to do if I were playing baseball. Then I got into Twitch.
Yeah.
And that's when my streaming, I went more or less full-time. I went to the Overwatch League Player Summit before it started and spoke. I wouldn't be able to do that because it would have been during the season. Not only that, I was playing video games. That was my competitive outlet.
Yeah.
So I got to go out and compete against people in something, actually see myself get better at something as well, which scratched that itch for me.
Yeah, that's so interesting. Good for you. So you've amassed 130,000 followers on Twitch. Congratulations. That's amazing. You play with top streamers like Ninja, Dr. Lupo, and Tim the Tatman. Do you get recognized more as Trevor May MLB player or Trevor May plays with Ninja?
More plays with Ninja, especially at the field.
At the field. Kids,
they should know. Kids just literally yell the word ninja at me. And I don't. I go, yeah.
You're like,
I don't know what to say to that.
But I also play baseball, guys.
I also
Come on.
wearing a uniform and I'm on the field right now.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Crazy. So there is still some resistance to gaming. Some people were even saying that Fortnite contributed to David Price's mild case of carpal tunnel. Has your team trainer ever warned you against it?
No. I think we're adults. They said, if your arm starts hurting because you're playing a game, stop. It's that simple.
Yeah.
So it hasn't been a problem. That's sensationalist. Lots of people, there's been a lot of stuff about teams are banning Fortnite, when in reality, they're just like, don't play this at the field, please.
Yeah.
Which is completely understandable.
Yeah.
I'd say the Twins have a bunch of players that play. We don't play really in the clubhouse at all.
Yeah.
Anything.
What is it about Fortnite and other games that attracts pro athletes?
The whole Battle Royale format is just super hyper competitive. I mean, to be a professional athlete, you have to be hyper competitive. If you're not, then you're not going to be successful enough to play at this level. So that probably is what it is for us, and the ability to play with your buddies and your friends who are also hyper competitive. It just makes sense.
Totally. I just recently spoke to Baker Mayfield, and he mentioned playing Fortnite as a way to calm his nerves during the night of the draft. What about you?
Same. It's just an outlet. Our sport is kind of our whole life. If you, for example, if you pitch poorly, it's like all you think about until the next time you pitch.
Yeah.
Which can then, as you can imagine, put you kind of in a snowball-like spiral if you let it take over. So you got to find some ways to have some success in something else. Winning a Fortnite game sometimes can do that.
It's really satisfying.
Yeah, it is really satisfying.
We were talking about he actually enjoys getting a victory royale over throwing a touchdown.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
I mean, I wouldn't go that far, but it does feel good. It is very satisfying.
Definitely. So next up, we're gonna get a couple of your teammates in here, and we're gonna play one of my favorite non-Fortnite games, Gangbeasts. Are you down for that?
I'm very down for that. Let's do it.
Okay, I'm excited.
All right, next to you is Blake Parker, and next to me is Tyler Duffey.
Okay, are you guys ready to play some Gangbeasts?
We'll find out.
Born ready.
Okay, so you're gonna click A to drop into the game.
Let's go.
And then
I like the bull.
if you go left, you can pick the skin. So you gotta pick the skin and the color. So this is a really important part of the game,
Oh, this is very overwhelming.
right? Okay, are you ready? You got your bowl?
Yeah,
Okay,
do I need to
Grandma
hit
A in.
You gotta press A.
and Rick.
Hands up.
And Blue Man Group. Okay, let's get it. Stay away from me,
Go
Rick.
for the strongest competitor first.
Hold on. You headbutt.
B.
Come here, dude.
I'm throwing her off the
Come here.
train.
Come here.
No!
Get her off here.
No, I'm a blob. Please leave me alone.
No.
No!
Just swinging.
What are we doing?
Just swinging
Let
noggin
go.
around.
Come here.
Here we
I am
go.
a blob. No!
Take it.
I win.
No!
I grabbed her, so
just-
we're good.
I was hanging on. I was hanging on to you. I went right off. Dang. But it's fun, right? Can
We
you
need
see how
this.
this would be
Hilarious.
addicting?
This is hilarious.
Oh, somebody's dead.
Who was that?
Me? I think I just jumped off.
How?
No, you're down there.
Oh,
How does this work?
So you guys gotta jump off.
Do you headbutt your thing to swing it, or
Just jump onto them. Yeah, you're in the great spot. Yeah,
headbutt?
great
This game
spot,
is too
guys.
much.
Yeah.
what? She's just standing.
She knew. She knew the whole time.
Are we dead?
What? I don't know.
You didn't even move.
Hello? Oh, no, I thought we
Yeah,
did.
go on
Sorry, I
there.
had no idea that those floorboards would go out if you guys got them. Do you guys want to do two more and you pick a new skin maybe? That might be
Yeah,
it.
change up my luck.
Yeah. Okay. Are we different colors of blue? Okay. Okay, guys, last opportunity. Do you have any more questions before we get into this?
How to punch?
How to punch? RBL. These
That's
two.
grab. That's grab.
That's
But you
grab.
punch with them.
You do?
Oh,
Yeah,
that changes everything.
Oh, I just punched
Oh
myself.
my gosh, are you serious?
Oh, and then, but
Oh my god.
okay, I just jumped off.
Right.
Wait, are we dead?
Hey,
Yeah, we're
you,
dead.
come here. Oh no, are you baiting me down? All right, let's
He's
go.
got double tapping down now.
Yeah, I got it. Oh, I did it again.
Gosh.
Yeah, I got it.
We all figure out how to fight and then
I
just
was
fall
gonna,
off.
I was gonna grab and jump on over.
I just baited you twice. Did you bait me? Yeah, you bait me. Comes back for more.
Straight through.
Oh my god, this game makes me cry.
Oh, I
no.
made this.
This isn't gonna end
Okay,
well.
who's the wrestling guy? What were you?
Me.
Oh, true.
got it,
Someone
Joe.
fell off again. How do I get to the other track?
Ryan's in here.
Oh, there we go.
Whoa.
Wait, how do I jump back this way?
Double tap.
Oh no!
Can we stop just handing it to her?
I did not mean to do that.
You guys are doing
This is
great.
rigged. Oh,
right.
somebody could have got
Next time.
smoked right.
Oh, there it was.
Okay, guys, do you see yourself incorporating Gangbeasts into the road travel life?
We
Yeah.
could definitely do this, yeah.
Yeah, you could blow off some steam playing this.
Yeah.
I was getting the hang of it there at the end.
Well, thank you guys so much for joining me. It was
No,
so fun
thanks
to
for having
play,
us. Thanks
for
and
having us, yeah.
maybe see you guys in Fortnite sometime.
Of course.
Sounds good.
It's fun.
Awesome.